Tommy, look around you. What a stage. This must feel like you're finally coming there in boxing. People are starting to respect you, and now you need the big performance. What can we expect from you?
Like I said, like I've been saying all week, a big, dirty, filthy knockout. It sounds stupid of me to say this now after saying that, but I'm not looking for the knockout, but I know it's going to come. The training that I've just had some chocolate-covered raisins. The training that I've put in since January, the sparring that I've had, the nutrition that I've had, the sleep that I've had, the camp that I've had, it's been second to none. I've been training with the best in the world, having the best in the world things. So I'm definitely looking for an extraordinary performance, something completely different of what you're seeing in me on Saturday night.
I was chatting to your coaches last night, and they said expect a different Tommy Fury. They said a step up in opposition, you're going to step up as well. The bigger stage, this is all going to work for you. What have you been changing in training camp? Have you been approaching it differently, or has it just been more work?
Just everything. I mean, before we was guilty of doing too many things, trying to overload the job when really it's quite simple boxing. Go out there, do the basics, slow everything down, and just take your time. And that's exactly what I'm going to do on Saturday. Take my time, enjoy it all, take everything in, and, rise off it. Because I'm not one of these fighters, that come out to a big occasion and shy away. It kind of builds me up. I think, right, we're here now. Let's get in there and let's show everybody what we've been doing. And that's the mindset going into Saturday.
You're fighting an opponent, 10-1 record. He's going to come here to win. For you now, do you want to continue to step up progressively after this fight?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't guide my career. My dad and, Frank Warren, they guide my career. I'm just a fighter. I train, and you tell me a date and a weight, and I'll be there. That's all I do. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight.
You're still only 22. You're still young to this sport. You see this stage here. Do you think that a fight with Jake Paul is something that you still want to approach, or do you want to continue fighting on cards like this, going in these ways, or do you want to say, you know what, I want to get him, shut that up forever, and move on?
Yeah, I mean, if the Jake Paul fight comes, it comes. That's my mindset on that. I don't need to train to beat him. He's an easy touch, and it would have all been done back in December if what happened hadn't happened. But all my focus is on is Saturday night. I want to be boxing on more shows like this. Well, not more shows like this because you can't get any bigger than this. But I want to be boxing on big shows, learning my trade properly. But if Jake Paul wants to fight, he knows where I am. I'm not a hard person to get hold of. It takes one phone call and this can be on. I am not the issue here. So the ball's in his court. I've got to do what I've got to do on Saturday night, and then we can address the likes of the Pauls of the world.
But do you feel Paul would be a step down in level of opposition after this weekend?
100%. Jake Paul wouldn't beat this guy that I'm about to fight on Saturday. This guy that I fight on Saturday would slap Jake Paul and be over and around because he's a natural boxer. He's been doing it all his life. He's 10-1. He's a fully fledged fighter. Jake Paul is a YouTuber and a TikToker is what you call it. And you'll see the true colours of Jake Paul when he gets it tough in a fight. Backdoor job. That's what he's capable of. Because I've been this close to him before, looked in his eyes, and he is not a fighter. He's a shithouse. And when the cameras come on, he grows a chest. When the cameras go off, boom, sinks again. So I know what type of man I'm dealing with in him.
Lastly, your first time on your brother's card. How's this entire experience been? All the build-up with your brother, yesterday's press conference. It's massive. How have you been taking this in?
Yeah, it's amazing. To go through the whole camp together, to do fight night together, to do fight week together, it's all amazing. I'm taking it all in my stride and just adding it to my bank of experience. I've been watching him do this and the likes of all this since I've been 15, 14, watching him in all these camps and at all these events. And I've always thought, when my time comes, I'm going to use all this and I'm going to approach it in this way. And the time is here. We're on the same card together, we're on big stage together. So all that experience I've got, I'm just going to use it on Saturday night.
And lastly, quick prediction on your brother's fight.
I don't see this fight going past 6 rounds. Tyson's, this game's about levels, and all these heavyweights are not on Tyson's level, and that's everyone in the world. Tyson's in a league of his own. You're going to see it on Saturday night.